How's it going? We'll get started in just a minute. We'll give it another minute to let some more people show up, and then we'll get rolling. All right, we'll go ahead and kind of slowly get started. We'll let some other people show up as well. Welcome, everybody. Thank you for joining. This is Beer City Breaks, coming to you from Asheville, North Carolina. My name is Aaron. I appreciate y'all joining the break tonight. Everybody is all paid up. All the teams sold tonight, and everybody paid up. So I appreciate that. Always makes life a lot easier. So that way we can just jump right in. Let's see. So we'll go ahead and get started. A couple quick things. We'll do a giveaway at the end, and it'll be for the Nick Gonzalez. This is from the 2022 Bowman, numbered out of 499 for the Pirates. And actually, give me 1 second. I always forget to do this. Let me switch over to the ring light and get rid of the overhead light. Give me 10 seconds. There we go. Sorry about that. The overhead light always kind of bleeds everything out. All right. There we go. So, yeah, we'll do the giveaway card at the end. It'll be from the 2022 Bowman, numbered out of 499 for the Pirates there. So I'll randomize that off at the end. I do have one more baseball break this week. On Friday night, I've got another box of the 2022 Bowman First Edition hobby box. So we'll be doing that on Friday night if you're interested in that. I did one of those this past weekend. Found some pretty good stuff in there. All right. If you're into football, I do have some football breaks coming up. Friday night, I've got some 2021 Prism football, one of the retail boxes that comes from Target, 24 packs. And then on Saturday night, I'll do a 10 blaster Prism break as well, 5 Target and 5 Walmart. And then probably Monday night, I'm going to do a break with 2 of the 2022 Chronicles draft picks hobby boxes. So our first look at the 2022 draft class. Not quite as nice as the 2020 or 2021 draft classes, of course. But nonetheless, we'll check out the new draft class. Oh, good deal. All right, let me pull it up on my phone too. It just helps for me when I take a look at the screen for the team list just to see what it looks like. There we go. All right, we'll go ahead and jump in. Let me go ahead and show the team list real quick. And let me scroll on over here. Oops, sorry about that. This weekend, I'm going to try to get a phone stand for my phone and try to do a sample live stream with my phone instead of the microphone and the webcam and see how that works. I haven't done that yet, so I just want to make sure that I feel comfortable with it. Well, let's see here. Let me see if I turn this a little bit, maybe. Okay. Well. All right. So it looks pretty clear, kind of at a side angle, but you should be able to see the names and the teams. So we'll scroll down through those. So there we go. And then let me go ahead and pull back over here. There we go. Another thing I'm going to do, I've been going back and forth about this. If y'all are familiar with like the Prism football, so they have these white sparkle packs. So I don't know. I'm leaning towards opening this, and I think maybe Saturday night when I do a break on Saturday night, it'll be for me. But I think when I do the break, I'll open that up. I feel like I kind of jumped in when Panini did their drop and they did the Dutch auction. So they started up like $700, and then I got that with tax for like 450, and I was like, man, it's a little bit much. But try to sell the pack on eBay, probably going to lose like 60, $70 after fees and shipping. So I'm like, I'm leaning towards just taking a chance and ripping it and see what I can find in there. I mean, obviously, on the one hand, if you get nothing, I'm gonna lose some money. But on the other hand, if there's a Mac Jones in there, I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty nice. So we'll see. I'm thinking Saturday night when I do the Prism Blaster break, I'm gonna open that up and check that out. All right. Yeah, Matt, hey, that's great. That'll make it easier for me. Once I've got everything sorted, it'll make shipping a lot easier. And Matt, most likely I'll be shipping those to you in a box. So rather than a bubble mailer. But yeah, I mean, I just wanted to do something fun. And, again, the Tops isn't really an expensive product. So I thought it would be kind of fun to give it a shot. And I found these at Target last week. My Targets don't really get a whole lot of good sports cards. They really don't get much in terms of football, but they really don't get a lot. So I saw these at Target. I thought, you know what? I'll just go ahead and grab these and we'll try them in a break. So empty box there. And I think, let's see. So this is going to be within each of these. There is this commemorative relic card. Now, this isn't necessarily an authentic, like game used relic. I think I saw an auction. I saw a picture of one of them. So it's like a batting helmet card. And it's kind of like in Series 1, they had those manufactured patch cards. And so in this one, it's going to be a batting helmet one. So we'll open that one last in each box. That one's definitely like probably about 50% thicker than the rest of them. But what I'll do, there's not that many of them. So we'll just open each pack individually and take a look. I know. Last night we did get a back card. So, we might find some authentic relics out there as well. All right. Box number 1, pack number 1. Good luck, everybody. We got Jonathan Diaz for the Angels, Logan Allen for the Guardians, Evan White for the Mariners, Jose Urena, Francisco Mejia. There we go. One of my Cincinnati Reds. I'm from Cincinnati originally, if you haven't joined a break with me before. So definitely a big Reds fan, big Bengals fan. So Luis Castillo, probably only a Cincinnati Red for another couple weeks, in all honesty. Brandon Belt, Yordan Alvarez. We've got the home run challenge. Pick the game for Javier Baez for the Tigers. I've actually got some of those from Series 1. I still need to actually go ahead and use. I've got the Stars of the MLB, Ozzie Albies for the Braves. A Casey Mize, Brandon Lowe for the Rays. Luis Garcia for the Houston Astros. And I'm trying to remember, I know as a kid, it says All-Star Rookie, Topps All-Star Rookie with the little trophy there. I know as a kid, I saw those all the time, but the text is so tiny on there. I can see the tops and I can see rookie, but probably time to get my eyes checked. Robbie Ray for the Mariners there. I'm definitely I think I'm more far-sighted than I am near-sighted. Maybe I just need some reading glasses or something like that. All right, next up, we got Carlos Correa for the Astros, Nathaniel Lowe for the Rangers, Jonathan Schoop, Kevin Kiermaier for the Rays, and Andy Ibanez doing the splits there for the Rangers. Max Muncy for the Dodgers, Luis Garcia for the Nationals, Corey Dickerson for the Blue Jays. Behind that is a Brandon Marsh, Generation Now for the Angels, Los Angeles Angels. I always want to say Anaheim. Adolis Garcia, Stars of the MLB for the Rangers. Michael Taylor for the Royals, Lane Thomas for the Nationals, AJ Pollock, and Gerardo Pera for the Nationals. Next up, Yoan Moncada for the White Sox, Victor Caratini, Andres Jimenez for the Guardians, J.P. Crawford for the Mariners, a Detroit Tigers team card, Future Stars for Trevor Larnach for the Twins, Jack Mayfield for the Angels, Randy Dobnak for the Twins, a Stars of MLB for Francisco Lindor for the Mets, Another Stars of MLB for JD Martinez for the Red Sox. Franmil Reyes, Taylor Trammell, High Five Highway for the Dodgers, and Tanner Houck for the Red Sox. If we do get any cards that happen to have players from different teams, those will get randomized. Last night I had one with Bryce Harper and Wander Franco. Fortunately, we got two of them. So if that happens, we've got an even number of a particular card that's going to be randomized. I'll just split them up evenly between the teams. We've got Rafael Devers for the Red Sox, Byron Buxton for the Twins, Future Stars for Nick Madrigal for the Cubs, a rookie for Juan Yepes for the Cardinals. Recognize him from the Bowman this year. Ryan Bellotti, Zach Gallen, Brandon Nimmo, and we got a numbered card for Peyton Henry for the Marlins, and that one is numbered out of 2022. Rookie card there for the Marlins. I'll get that one sleeved up momentarily. And the throwback to the 1987 Topps Series, Greg Maddux, All-Star. That's definitely brings back some a little sentimental. I grew up in the 80s. Well, I was a kid in the 80s, born in 81, so I definitely remember the 87 Topps. That's actually probably one of my favorite designs when I was a kid. JT Realmuto. Got Ranger Suarez, Marcos Diplan for the Orioles, DJ Stewart for the Orioles, and Stephen Piscotty for the A's. Yeah, I like the 87, the 88, actually. I think were kind of my two favorites. And then in the 90s, in particular, I can't remember what year it was. Was it 92 maybe, when they had the Topps Gold and the black gold insert cards? That was another one I really liked as a kid. Got Elvis Peguero for the Angels, Glenn Otto for the Rangers, Carlos Santana for the Royals, Pittsburgh Pirates team card, TJ Friedel for the Cincinnati Reds, Dean Kramer for Baltimore, Mark Canha for the Mets, Alfonso Rivas. Got a blue, parallel, the Elvis Andrus for the Oakland A's. So not numbered. We pulled some of these last night in the retail boxes, but it's kind of like the blue parallel card. Get that one sleeved up in a moment. We've got George Springer, Stars of the MLB for the Blue Jays. Greg Deichmann, Deichmann. Jock Peterson, Frankie Montas, and Jansen Junk. Some of these guys have some interesting names. Definitely like Lars Nootbaar. That's one of my favorites. We've got the Cleveland Indians team set there. Jackie Bradley for the Red Sox. Superstars in the Big Apple for the Mets there. Emmanuel Margot for the Rays. David Bodie for the Cubs. Michael Chavez for the Pirates. Stephen Ridings for the Yanks. Jose Barrejo for the Cincinnati Reds. Got the Super Shades card for Francisco Lindor. I guess in Series 1 they had the inserts that featured the shoes of the players. So I guess this one's the shades, the sunglasses. We got Jack Flaherty for the Cards, Stars of the MLB. And then we got Andrew Young, Noah Syndergaard, Colton Welker, and Walker Buehler. So this one should feature our relic. A batting helmet relic. Yeah, I guess if you want to have a better chance of finding the authentic relics and or the autographs, I guess you got to go the hobby route. All right, so let me put that one on the bottom. So we'll take a look at some of these. We'll look at the other inserts first. We got a Fernando Tatis on the throwback. Nice looking card there, the 87 design. We got the Stars of the MLB, Miguel Cabrera. I think he started when I was probably in my early 20s. And we got Lamonte Wade Jr. for the Giants, German Marquez for the Rockies, Tyler O'Neill for the Cards, and the Toronto Talent Mutual Infield Appreciation. So that one will go to the Blue Jays. And then we got David Peralta, Luis Arraez for the Twins. Almost looks like he's floating on the air there. Just the angle of the picture. Kevin Smith, Taylor Widener, Jonathan Villar, MVP meets rookie. So this is the one we had last night. So it's Wander Franco. I did double check. I googled it last night when I was done. So this will be split between the Rays and the Phillies. If we happen to get a second one like we did last night, I will split those evenly. Got Cal Quantrill for the Guardians, Justice Sheffield for the Mariners, and our first relic card is going to be for St. Louis, and it'll go to Yadier Molina. So it's interesting, not bad. I'm gonna have to see. Like honestly, I don't know if I have. I do have some top loaders, but I don't know if I've got them. Got some big ones, so we'll see if that'll work. So not bad. It's got a couple little like dings on the top of the helmet. I don't know if that's by design or if that's just the way it came out. I mean, it's recessed a little bit. Let me see if I've got some thicker sleeves. I've got thicker top loaders, but not that thick. So let me see if it'll fit. Yep. I'll have to work on that. If not, what I might do, because I probably wouldn't get these. Yeah, they definitely are hard to keep clean. So what I might do tonight, because I wouldn't realistically get these shipped probably until like I'm going to be honest, probably Friday. I'll have these shipped or packaged up at least to drop off on Saturday. So what I'll try to do tonight is look on Amazon and see if I can find some super super thick sleeves, and I'll see if how many of the thick top loaders I've got downstairs, and see if any of those will work. So if not, I'll figure out something. I know I've got some baggies that my sleeves come in, so I might be able to put them in there as well, and then I can put some top loaders on the outside around them. But we'll figure something out. Not bad though, kind of cool. I mean, not as cool, I guess, as an authentic memorabilia card, but half the time the memorabilia cards aren't even like from a specific game anyway. All right, so I'll put that one off to the side. I don't want to put it on a stand just because I don't want to mess it up. So let me get a few of these sleeved up and or top loaded. Actually, I don't need that because that's a thick one. So let me sleeve and top load a few real quick. So one thing, even if I don't sleeve or top load something on camera, what I will do for these is all of the inserts or even these 1987 throwback cards, I will at least sleeve those up. And for the bigger stars, I will also top load those. Yep. Some of these have like a little, there we go, like stuck in the middle there. So all the inserts will at minimum be sleeved. Obviously the bigger stars, I'll get those top loaded as well. And then, of course, any of the major rookies that we get, there we go, a little bit better angle. I will also sleeve those up. We got any major rookies, I'll top load those as well. But every team will at least have 2 top loaded cards that everything will go between, and then everything goes in a team bag or a couple team bags. And then between cardboard and in a bubble mailer, except for if you have a lot of cards. A couple of you guys that had a few teams probably will ship those. Let me get rid of that one. Probably will ship those in a box just to make sure they get there safely. Yeah, that may be these may be the thickest cards I've come across with those jersey card or those batting helmet cards, rather. I mean, I've had a couple of like football RPAs, rookie patch autograph cards, and these even beat those out. Couple more get sleeved up, and then we'll move on to the next box. So yeah, if you haven't joined the break with me before, I'm originally from Cincinnati. Been in North Carolina for about 12 years now, a little over 12 years. Definitely still a big Reds fan, even though this year is kind of a tough down year for the Reds. I guess for me, the interesting thing will be two things. I guess one will be who will they trade at the trade deadline and what will they get in return? And the minor leaguers, because at this point, that's about all we've got to hope for as a Reds fan. All right, so I will jump into the next box. Let's see. I'll just kind of set that off to the side there. But hopefully, with the Reds, I mean, they've got a couple of trade chips they can certainly deal. I mean, Luis Castillo seems like the most likely. It's unfortunate, but probably the nature of the game. So that's the thick one. So we'll see. Hopefully with Luis Castillo, they don't try to like offload one of their veterans like Mike Moustakas to try to unload salary at the same time, because that would diminish what they get back in return. But I mean, Luis Castillo is one of the top pitchers in the game, so he should bring back a pretty decent return at least. Let's see, the Ring Topps baseball cards. I don't know. What were those like? Let me see. I'm gonna Google it and see if I can. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just seeing like Ring of Honor. I don't know. That one doesn't ring a bell necessarily. The Ring baseball cards. Oh, in like 2012. Okay. I'll have to look back at that and see. Yeah, I think I was kind of like, I mean, I've gotten into the cards in the last year or so, but before that, it was probably like the early 2000s when I was really, the last time I really paid a lot of attention. Oh, okay, nice, nice. Y'all have to look at that. All right, we got Nick Fortress for the Marlins, Dominic Smith, Alex Cobb, Kenta Maeda, Josh Lowe. I'm just going to keep them upside down if y'all are okay with that, unless it's an insert. O'Neill Cruz, I'll get that one sleeved up. Nice rookie there for the Pirates. Dylan Cease, Chris Paddock. You got a Andrew McCutchen on the throwback there, the All-Star. Got a Stars of the MLB for Dolis Garcia again for the Rangers. Bailey Ober, Seth Beer, Nico Horner, and Chad Kuhl. And Kevin Plawecki for the Red Sox. Roman Quinn for the Phillies. Jacob Robson. Roberto Perez. Dylan Moore. Angel Zerpa. I like that name. Chris Bubich for the Royals. Jordan Romano. Got a Stars of the MLB. And this one is the Topps Chrome version. So on a little bit thicker card stock. A little bit higher quality there for Paul Goldschmidt for the Cards. I'll get that one sleeved up in a moment. JD Martinez for the Red Sox. Mark Cullisberry, I think is how you pronounce that. He's a Red, but I don't even know if he's on the Major League roster right now. Maybe he is with Tyler Stevenson still injured, I think. Kyle Farmer for the Reds. That's definitely one I recognize. Kevin Gausman for the Blue Jays, briefly with the Reds a couple years ago. And Bradley Zimmer for the Guardians. Yeah, I was thinking too, like in addition to like the 87 Topps, I think the 89 Don Russ, and then even like the 89 and 90 Upper Deck. Those were some of my favorites as a kid growing up. I had a neighbor that apparently, I think he somehow, I don't know if he worked for Don Russ, but he worked for some company that somehow was related to cards. And he had a whole bunch of 89 Don Russ cards. And I think I remember him giving me a King Griffey Jr. Now, it was kind of, I think it had a little bit of wear on it, but I don't even know. I think I had that for a little while. Then, honestly, a few years ago, I think I was at a flea market selling stuff, and I think I just sold the rest of my cards. I have like a little stack that I kept, but I think now in retrospect, I should have hung on to those a little bit longer. It wasn't like it was anything great, and a lot of the cards probably weren't in great shape, but just a little bit of nostalgia, I guess. So we got Luis Patino for the Rays, Tucker Barnhart, former Red, Yuli Gurriel, sorry, for the Astros. Jordan Lyles for the Rangers, Jose Urquidy for the Astros, Willie Calhoun, Miles Straw, Paul DeJong, a generation now for Freddie Peralta for the Brewers, Stars of the MLB for JT Realmuto for the Phillies, Jake Fraley Fenway Park Fireworks, so I'll go to the Yankees. Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies, and Dylan Carlson for the Cardinals. And next up, we got Miguel Rojas for the Marlins. Sixto Sanchez, Future Stars card, also for the Marlins. It's the Marlins pack. Pablo Lopez, also for the Marlins. Hey, there we go. This will make it easier if we don't run across another one. The MVP meets the rookie. Game respects game. So if we don't get any more of those, that'll be evenly distributed between the Phillies and the Rays. We got Cal Quantrill, Justice Sheffield, Luis Castillo again. We got another blue variant with Shane Baz. Not bad there for the Tampa Bay Rays. Then we also have a Dalton Varsho, numbered out of 2022 for the Diamondbacks. Not bad. Got George Springer, Stars of MLB, Justin Verlander for the Astros, Adolis Garcia, the Topps All-Star rookie, Brad Keller, and George Springer. Other thing I remember, I just thought this as you thinking about the ring concept. I remember at one point, I can't remember what brand it was. Was it Upper Deck? They had like CDs, or it was like little miniature CDs or little miniature discs, and I'm trying to think, almost like a mini disc. And I remember seeing something like that somewhere, whether it was like on a Facebook group or something, but those were kind of interesting, kind of novel, I guess, from the 90s. Got Joe Adell, Future Stars for the Angels, David Peralta, Luis Arraez, Kevin Smith, Taylor Widener, Brandon Belt, Jordan Alvarez, Andy Ibanez. We've got a Cedric Mullins on the throwback 87 Topps there for the Baltimores. The Orioles. Good Lord. Sorry about that. We got Jack Flaherty for the Cardinals, Stars of the MLB, Ryan O'Hearn, Steven Strasburg, Austin Barnes, and Carlos Carrasco. The Baltimores. That's a good one. It is only Tuesday. My brain is already tired. Hey, we got Jonathan Villar for the Mets, Jonathan Diaz, Logan Allen, Evan White, Max Muncy for the Dodgers, Luis Garcia, Corey Dickerson for the Blue Jays. Got Future Stars, Trevor Larnach for the Twins, a silver for Chris Sale for the Red Sox, a Stars of the MLB for Salvador Perez for Kansas City, Lewis Brinson, Joey Bart, Future Stars, Zach Collins, and Will Myers. And here is our next relic pack. Yeah, these are definitely some massive cards. All right. Let's see. So again, I'm just going to go ahead and pull the other inserts. We'll take a look at those real quick. Stars of the MLB, again, for Ozzy Albies. I think we had one of those already. Nick Ahmed for Arizona. Jeff McNeil. Luis Frias for the Diamondbacks, and David Fletcher for the Angels. Got AJ Alexi, William Contreras, Gleyber Torres, Jack Lopez, Dalton Varsho, Joe Ryan, Paul Goldschmidt, Willie Adames, and let's see our next batting helmet card. We got two, actually. We got one more. We got a home run challenge for Mitch Haniger for Seattle, and then Paul Goldschmidt, another St. Louis Cardinal. I was going to say, all right, well, the cards at least are doing well for the batting helmet. So not bad. I guess, I don't know, those little helmets, this one has a couple little nicks on the top too. So that may just be something with the way that they're manufactured. So there you go. Cards, not bad. Dominating the helmet cards there. We did get, Judd, we had a... Well, we didn't have the foil, I don't think. We had the Cedric Mullins, the 1987 throwback design there. Well, I tell you, these I got all these top loaders from Cardboard Gold, and generally they're pretty good. Good price, but just have some quirks to them. So some of them have it's kind of stuck together in the middle there. Yeah, there you go. Cedric Mullins. There with the wood grain background. We'll replace Greg Maddux there. We get a few more sleeved up and top loaded, and then we'll jump into the next box. Yep. There we go. Yeah, I kind of started following the Rays. That was kind of like my backup team since the Reds are clearly not going anywhere this year. That was kind of like my backup team, and I figure they're in the American League, so it's safe to root for the Rays. Isn't quite the same. I gotcha. Nice, nice. How are the Orioles doing tonight? I meant to check the box score of the Reds game before starting the break. I will say one thing I'm looking forward to. I get rid of that one. That one's no good. And I got to figure out how I'm going to be able to watch it. Surely it'll be on some sort of a streaming service. But the Field of Dreams game this year, I think, is between the Reds and the Cubs. So I think that's August 11th. So that'll be nice. I'm looking forward to that one. Got to figure out again how I can watch that one. So these are both out of 2022, I believe. It's just interesting. They do have a slightly different shade there. One's kind of more of a bronze, and one's a little bit more kind of almost washed out there. Let's see, it was the Dalton Varsho. All right, a couple more to sleeve and top load, and then we'll move on to the next box. Yeah, cards aren't doing too bad tonight. Paul Goldschmidt stars the MLB Topps Chrome version. One thing I do have coming in the mail, probably be here by the weekend, so I'll probably do a break next weekend. I do have some of the 2021 Topps Anniversary Chrome Platinum, whatever the official title is. I've got 4 hobby boxes, excuse me. And then I also have 4 of the light boxes, the hobby light boxes, I guess, that'll be coming. So I'll do some breaks with those at some points. Initially, I ordered a couple of the hobby boxes from Topps, but I don't know if y'all have ever bought anything from Topps, but Topps is just like, I've noticed, incredibly slow when it comes to shipping, in terms of getting things actually shipped. So I tried to cancel, but you can't cancel a Topps order, apparently. I was able to find some on eBay, even at a better price, and they've already shipped, so oh well. But y'all have some of those coming? So probably next weekend I'll do a break with those. I do have the Bowman First Edition break Friday night, and then I'll have one more of the Bowman First Edition boxes after that. So I'll mix that in at some point. I did go ahead and sell the rest. I had some more Bowman Blasters and Megas, but I went ahead and sold those through a Facebook group. I love the Bowman. It is great, but it was time to move on. I kind of went a little crazy when Bowman came out and bought a lot of it. So I did keep two Megas and 3 Blasters that I'm just going to hang on to. See how this year's class does. Oh, nice. Glad those came in today. Yeah, they're pretty good on the Rays. Glad those came in. Like I said, I got yours from the other night. I got those sent out today. I think I got the labels generated yesterday and then dropped all those today. Yeah, that was a nice one. The Curtis Mead, that was nice. Yeah, that was definitely a good one. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to try to open these all at once just to kind of speed things up, be a little more efficient. I'm sure y'all got a lot of other things going on. So we'll just open all the packs at once within each box, and then that might help speed things up just a little bit. Usually that's what I do, but I had a different approach. I will say I'll do a little plug. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, no worries. I did do a little plug, do a little plug for if anybody's into memorabilia breaks. So I do join some actual card breaks still. But really, more than anything, what I've been interested in the last couple months is memorabilia breaks. So if anybody wants to do any memorabilia breaks or is interested in like baseball or football, we'll tell you BS Collectibles. Just BS boy, B as in boy, S as in story, Collectibles. They every Monday through Saturday they do lunch breaks with 3 mini football helmets and 1 full-size helmet, and then Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday nights they do baseball breaks, football breaks. So if you're interested in those BS collectibles, I did a week and a half ago on a Sunday night. I joined one of their full size breaks. I did get the Joey B for my Bengals replica helmet, but full size autograph there. So I definitely recommend those guys. I got a Justin Herbert mini helmet the other night too, so that'll be coming this week. I'm looking forward to that one. So, but they do some baseball breaks as well. They do a 2-bat, 2-ball, and 2 mini helmet break now. Like I said, Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday nights through eBay, and then they do go live on YouTube. So if you're interested in that, check those out. All right, let me see here. Let me get a little bit smaller stack. There we go. Oh yeah, you gotta love spell check. I know, always messing up what you intended to say. All right, we got Justin Brule for the Dodgers. Anthony Santander, Elvis Andrus, AJ Alexi, Kyle Calhoun, Javier Baez, Otto Lopez again, or not again. Sorry, I was thinking of O'Neill. My bad. Justin Upton for the Angels. We got the Paul DeJong, kind of the Cardinals, continuing to crush it tonight on the blue parallel. And another stars of the MLB for Paul Goldschmidt for the Cards. This time the regular, not the Topps Chrome. We got Sean Murphy, Romy Gonzalez, Tucker Davidson, Jordan Montgomery, Carter Kieboom, Lewin Diaz, Jake Cronenworth, Garrett Richards, Ronaldo Torres, Guillermo Heredia, kind of looks like he's floating above the surface there. Got Gary Sanchez, Mike Bauman, a Marcus Stroman on the throwback, the 87 Topps for the Cubbies. Got Matt Olson for the A's on the stars of the MLB. A Pat Valleca, Jed Lowry, Jake McCarthy, Austin Hayes, Yandy Diaz, Adalberto Mondesi, Marcus Simeon, Cody Bellinger, Nathan Eovaldi, Rhys Hoskins, and Yanni Hernandez. Excuse me. And we got another one of the Topps Chrome versions of the stars of the MLB for Shohei Ohtani. Nice card there. We got a Mike Trout. And let's see. This is interesting because it's turned around backwards. Interesting. All right. Nice. So this is like, it's got the blue wood grain border. And again, I apologize. I'm not completely aware of all of the different inserts, but let's check it out and just see if there's a lot of inserts in there. Well, yeah, it's not jumping out at me. I don't know if this is kind of like a short print, perhaps. I mean, it was turned around backwards, not numbered necessarily. I'd have to look down there at the number, the code on the bottom of the card. But nonetheless, definitely a variation of some sort. And a nice player to get one for there for the Angels. Yep. And that one just broke. Never mind. We get a different one. There we go. Cool. Nice hit there for the Angels. I do feel bad for Mike Trout. It'd be nice for him to win a championship at some point. I mean, such a great generational talent. It would definitely be nice for him to win a championship someday. All right, so let me go ahead and put him in there real quick. Okay, continuing on, we've got Shane Bieber, stars of the MLB for the Guardians. Will Myers, Alec Mills, Brian Reynolds, Joan Adon, Colton Wong, Nick Castellanos, Baltimore Orioles team card, Texas Rangers team card as well. Hans Kraus for the Phillies, Rafael Ortega, Bryce Wilson, got Riviere San Martin for the Reds, a Sweet Shades for Bo Bichette, a Randy Arozarena, stars of the MLB, Carlos Carrasco, Lewis Brinson, future stars for Joey Bart, Zach Collins, Nick Gordon, Taylor Hearn, John Heasley, San Francisco Giants team card, Adbert Alzolay. That makes me think of Art Vandelay from the Seinfeld episode. We got Wilmer Flores, Eloy Jimenez, Mark Melancone. I tend to have that squirrel, a lot of squirrel moments. Kind of get that short attention span. We've got the pick the game, call your shot from Manny Machado, the home run challenge for the Padres. Max Muncy for the Stars of the MLB. We've got George Springer, Ryan O'Hearn, Steven Strasburg, Austin Barnes. A powerful honor. So this one will go to the Padres. Austin Warren for the Angels, Matt Carpenter. Seattle Mariners team card, Ian Anderson, Josh Hader. Future stars for Alec Bohm for the Phillies. Shogo Akiyama, unfortunately no longer with the Reds. George Brett, there we go, for the Royals. All-star on the throwback there. And a stars of the MLB for Mitch Haniger for Seattle. Dylan Carlson, got the Topps All-Star rookie card. Justin Verlander, Dolis Garcia, Brad Keller, dugout congratulations. We'll go to the Angels. Sean Gunther for the Marlins. Philadelphia Phillies team card. Max Stassi for the Angels. Michael Kopech for the White Sox. Danny Duffy for the Royals. Teoscar Hernandez, Sandy Leon. Got a Tristan McKenzie, future stars for the Guardians. Let me try to extend the suspense here. Jordan Alvarez, stars of the MLB for the Astros. Got a Bradley Zimmer for the Guardians. Jake Fraley, Fenway Park Fireworks for the Yankees. And Antonio Senzatella for the Rockies. And our next batting helmet card is going to be for the Dodgers for Mookie Betts. Not bad. Yeah, I think those little dimples on the top is definitely just a feature. Also, this one's kind of got like a, you can see, kind of hard to tell, has just like a curve on this end that goes kind of up towards the front of the card and kind of continues up there a little bit. Again, I mean, these big cards are kind of hard to keep in good shape, but just to kind of point that one out. Cool. At least it's not the Cardinals this time. Something different. Let me see. Let me get a few more sleeved up real fast. And I think with these, most of these, I'll just get just sleeve a few of them, and then I'll top load the stars of the MLB Topps Chrome version for Shohei Ohtani, and that way we can move along. All right, next box. Got 2 to go. And let me see. I'm going to move these helmet cards back just a little bit. Make a little room. All right. And again, I think what I'll do is probably just go ahead and open up all the packs within the box real quick. Just make it a little more efficient. There we go. So yeah, definitely looking forward to football season. I love my Cincinnati Reds, but it's been a disappointing baseball season for sure. And the Bengals finally seem like they're on a good path. Obviously, it'd be a lot harder to get back to the Super Bowl, that's for sure. I think the Bengals have the 3rd hardest schedule this year, going into the season at least. But, I mean, at least the Bengals addressed their weaknesses, the offensive line. In the offseason, got some depth a little bit with the secondary in particular, in the defensive line. Probably could do a little bit better on the defensive line, unfortunately. But, I mean, they got some good starters. Just could use a little bit more depth. Looking forward to Joseph Asai on the defensive end they drafted last year, who got injured in the first preseason game. So That'll be nice. See what he's capable of out of Texas, I believe. All right. Fourth box. We got a Cubs team card, a Mets team card, Dallas Keuchel for the White Sox, Luke Voigt for the Yankees, Chris Owings for the Rockies, Jack Flaherty, Akil Baddoo, Jose Trevino. And let me see. Let me make a little space. There we go. We got a Trevor Larnach Generation Now for the Twins, a Walker Buehler for the Dodgers with the Stars of the MLB. We got Chad Kuhl, Mark Kolasberry, Kyle Farmer, Kevin Gausman, Luis Severino, overarching battery, excuse me. It'll be a card for the Cardinals. Connor Seabold for the Red Sox, Alex Wood, Michael Chavis. Steven Ridings for the Yankees, Jose Barrejo, Alex Dickerson. Got a silver for J.P. Crawford for the Mariners. And then a Salvador Perez again on the Stars of the MLB. David Fletcher, Bailey Ober, Seth Beer, Nico Horner, Boston Red Sox team card, Kansas City Royals team card, Manny Machado, Jason Castro, Mark Canha for the Mets, Alfonso Rivas, David Bodie. Got, let's see, not stuck together, but kind of, there we go. DJ LeMahieu out of 2022 for the Yankees. Get that one sleeved up in a moment. Javier Baez for the Tigers on the throwback there, and a Jack Flaherty, Stars of the MLB for the Cards. Continuing on, we got Peyton Henry for the Marlins, Nick Ahmed for the Diamondbacks, Jeff McNeil, Luis Frias, Charlie Blackmon, Aaron Hicks, Odubel Herrera, Oliver Ortega, Zach Gallen, Brandon Nimmo, TJ Friedel, Dean Kramer. Got a blue parallel for Roberto Perez for the Guardians. George Springer, Stars of the MLB for the Blue Jays. Yep, Blue Jays. Josh Harrison, Yohel Pozo, Josh Van Meter, J.D. Davis, J.T. Brubaker, Milwaukee Brewers team card, Dodgers team card, postseason passion. That'll go to the Braves. A Future Stars, Trevor Larnach, Jack Mayfield, Randy Dobnik, Ryan Bellotti. Make sure there's not something stuck there. Joey Votto on the significant statistics. The sweet spot percentage, 44.3%. For the Reds, got JT Realmuto, Stars of the MLB for the Phillies. Lance Lynn for the White Sox, Blake Snell, Spencer Strider, Chris Sale, Minnesota Twins team card, Boston Bashers for the Red Sox, Nico Goodrum for the Tigers, Abraham Toro for the Mariners, Tommy Edman for the Cards, Max Muncy, Luis Garcia, Corey Dickerson. And let's see. So we've got a Eloy Jimenez, Stars of the MLB. This one's the Topps Chrome version. So again, on the thicker card stock. It's a nice hit there for the White Sox. Got JD Martinez, Stars of the MLB. Sandy Alcantara, Eric Haas, Lurie Garcia, Trent Grisham, Pittsburgh Pirates, Cleveland Guardians, Jackie Bradley, Superstars in the Big Apple, Manuel Margot, Brandon Belts, Jordan Alvarez. Let's see, we got our helmet card coming up. Let's put that down for a moment. We got the Aaron Judge tearing it up this year, the All-Star on the throwback. Another Adolis Garcia, Stars of the MLB for the Rangers, Kendall Graveman, Kevin Biggio, Kenley Jansen, and Patrick Corbin. So our next helmet card behind the Andy Ibanez kind of almost looks. So there we go. Got Matt Olson for the A's. Again, kind of has a little bit of the curve on this side, kind of curving up towards the front. Yeah, those are pretty cool looking cards, though. Not bad there for the A's. Okay. Let me just get a couple of these sleeved up. And then we'll jump into our last box, and then we'll do a quick recap at the end, and then we'll do a randomizer for the giveaway card. Hopefully, you all had a safe July 4th. Had a pretty laid back July 4th. Did a break last night. So, not really much into going out and being out in the crowds anymore these days. Definitely looking forward to getting those Topps 2021 anniversary boxes in. From what I've seen, I've watched a couple of breaks with those so far. And I like what I've seen. I like the throwback, I guess, to the 52 Topps. Was it 52? If I remember right. So the hobby boxes for those should be, I think each of them has an autograph in them. The light boxes, I think you have a chance at an autograph, but not necessarily in every box. All right, we got our last box here. Good luck, everybody. So the anniversary boxes, those are still in the mail. So probably what I'll do is with the 2021 anniversary boxes, those will probably be not this coming weekend, but next weekend is what I'm thinking. Hopefully I'll get those by this weekend, and then I can go ahead and pop them up there for next weekend. So I've got 4 hobby boxes. Well, 4 hobby boxes coming from eBay, and then I've got, need to make a little room here. Then I've got 2 hobby boxes coming from Topps, but I'm not holding my breath on the delivery date from Topps because they seem to take forever to ship stuff. So hopefully next weekend, I'm thinking maybe I might just do like 2 of the hobby boxes together. I may do all 4 of the light boxes together all at one time. We'll see. Or maybe even mix some of the hobbies and light boxes. We'll see what happens. So yeah, probably not this weekend, but next weekend on those. From what I remember hearing, I think it's a pretty big checklist. I don't know if I'm remembering right, but I want to say it was like something like 700 cards, 700 players, if I'm remembering that right, or if I'm making that up. But it sounds like it took quite a while for them to release that. I think that was supposed to get released. I mean, obviously, it's a 2021 product. So, obviously, it took them at least a year behind schedule. And let's see, here's our batting helmet pack. Kind of set that one off to the side there. All right, last box. Good luck, everybody. Starting off, we got the Mets team card, Luke Voigt. Dugout congratulations for the Angels. Sean Gunther, Paul DeJong for the Cards. Got MVP meets rookie. All right, that's our 3rd one, so we'll definitely have to randomize one unless we get another one in this box. Cal Quantrill for the Guardians. Justice Sheffield. Got one of the die-cut cards, the Diamond Greats, I believe that's called, for Albert Pujols in the Dodgers uniform. Another Adolis Garcia, stars of the MLB. Shane Baz, Zach Plesac, Yusei Kikuchi, Jonathan Daza, overarching battery, for the Cards. Connor Siebold, Alex Wood, Chicago Cubs team card, Dallas Keuchel, Jose Urquidy, Willie Calhoun, Miles Straw for the Guardians. And then we got a Pick the Game for Matt Olson for the Braves. Ozzie Albies, stars of the MLB for the Braves as well. Noah Syndergaard, Colton Welker, Walker Buehler, Brandon Woodruff, Kansas City Royals team card. Manny Machado for San Diego. Jason Castro, Luis Severino, and Angel Zerpa, Chris Bubich, Jordan Romano. Got a Kevin Plawecki out of 2022. It's number 836 out of 2022 for the Red Sox. Get that one sleeved up in a moment. Jose Altuve on the throwback, the All-Star card. Miguel Cabrera, stars of the MLB. Got Jock Peterson for the Braves. Frankie Montas, Jansen Junk, Andrew Young, Charlie Blackmon, Aaron Hicks, Odubel Herrera, Oliver Ortega, Boston Red Sox team card. Got Willie Adames for the Brewers. O'Neill Cruz on the rookie card there for the Pirates. Dylan Cease, Chris Paddock. And there's one kind of hiding behind him. There we go. We got the Giancarlo Stanton, stars of the MLB for the Yankees. Marcos Diplan for the Orioles. DJ Stewart, Stephen Piscotty, Craig Dykman, JT Brubaker, Milwaukee Brewers team card, Dodgers team card, postseason passion, for the Braves. Shohei Ohtani on the base card. Jorge Polanco, Joe Ryan, Paul Goldschmidt. Yeah, we got one kind of hiding behind him there. Oh, two of them hiding behind him. I got a Clayton Kershaw, the no-hit club for the Dodgers, and a Manny Machado, stars of the MLB. Sorry for my dog dreaming in the background there. We've got Taylor Trammell for the Mariners, High Five Highway for the Dodgers, Tanner Houck for Boston, Ranger Suarez, a Boston Bashers card for the Red Sox, Nico Goodrum, Abraham Toro, Tommy Edman, Connor Overton for the Pirates, Jorge Lopez for the Orioles, Chris Bassett, Cutter Crawford, Paul Goldschmidt, silver for the Cards, Eloy Jimenez, stars of the MLB. We got Lane Thomas, AJ Pollock, Gerardo Pera, and Franmil Reyes, And our last few cards here. I go ahead and pull the cards from behind there. I've got the Brian De La Cruz on the throwback, the rookie card there for Miami. Nice looking card. We'll get him sleeved up in a moment. Corbin Burns on the stars of the MLB for the Brewers. Brandon Lowe, Luis Garcia, Robbie Ray, Michael Taylor, Cleveland Guardians team card, Jackie Bradley, Superstars in the Big Apple for the Mets, Manuel Margot, Minnesota Twins team card, Charlie Barnes for the Twins, Alex Verdugo, Aaron Nola, and our last helmet card is going to be for Miguel Cabrera for the Tigers. Again, this may just be the way these are, but it has just a slight little curve to the top on the edge there, but not a big deal. Cool. Those are pretty neat. I mean, again, I don't know. I mean, the memorabilia cards are kind of a wash. I mean, if they're not going to be game used or from a specific game, then it's kind of disappointing, but yeah, it's pretty neat. All right. Excellent. Let's go ahead. Let me sleeve up and top load a couple more real quick. And then I will do a quick recap. And it looks like I'll do randomizing for two things. One will be the giveaway card, but then also ended up with three of the cards that feature both Bryce Harper and Wander Franco. So I will have to randomize one of those. So there's three total for that one. And one will go to each team, and then I'll randomize the third. So not too bad. I mean, the tops, being kind of it's a little more basic, obviously, than some of the other series. So not bad. I guess whenever the update series comes out, that'll be a good one. Definitely prefer the Bowman if I had voice over the regular tops. All right, let's see. We'll do a quick recap. And we'll do some randomizing. So again, all of the inserts at minimum will get sleeved. A lot of the ones will get, especially with the bigger stars, will get top loaded as well. But these are the ones we top loaded during the break. We got Albert Pujols on the Diamond Greats die cut card. Kevin Plawecki out of 2022. Brian De La Cruz on the throwback. That is the giveaway card. Sorry about that. Elvis Andrus on the blue parallel. We got Greg Maddux, the All-Star on the throwback. Peyton Henry out of 2022 Fernando Tatis on the 87 throwback. Sweet shades for Francisco Lindor. We got an O'Neill Cruz rookie card. Had a couple of those. Shane Baz on the blue parallel. Cedric Mullins on the 87. Dalton Varsho, also out of 2022. Shohei Ohtani, stars of the MLB, the Topps Chrome version. Got the blue Mike Trout variant there. The Aaron Judge All-Star on the 87, stars of the MLB, also the Topps Chrome. Out of 2022, DJ LeMahieu, Andrew McCutchen, and stars of the MLB for Paul Goldschmidt. And then our helmet cards. Got the Miguel Cabrera, Mookie Betts, Yadier Molina for the cards. Also for the cards, had the Paul Goldschmidt and the Matt Olson for the A's. So again, I will figure out some way to get these sent safely to you. But I'll look at Amazon and see if I can find some extra thick sleeves, and then I'll check out the extra thick top loaders that I've got downstairs. All right, let's go ahead and do some randomizing. Let's see. Let me pull it back up on my phone again, just so I can see when I show the randomizer on the screen, just to make sure what it looks like. So I got two things that I'm going to randomize. Let me get one of those. So one, and we'll do this one first, is the MVP meets rookie. So we had three of these total. So one each will go to the Phillies and the Rays. And this third one will get randomized between those two teams. So let me bring the camera back over here. And give me a second to see what it looks like on the screen. And what I'll do, I'm going to do a dice roll. Okay. Let me move it down just a little bit. Otherwise, it looks pretty clear on my end. So I'll do a dice roll, and this will just be the same number for both of the randomizations. So we'll do 8. So that's a good number. And the first one, let me actually pull up an extra random.org. So since this first one will be for the MVP meets rookie card, I'm just going to put in the Rays and the Phillies on this one. And let me just double check. So 8 times for the randomizer. But at the very least, each team will get one version of that card. This will be for the third one. So 7 and 8. So zoom in a little bit there. This one will go to the Rays. Let me move that up a little bit. There you go. All right. Give me 1 second. Let me put this in a top loader. And put a little piece of tape on the top loader. I tell you, the older I get, the more often I misplace things. There we go. I was trying to find my Sharpie. So that'll go to the Rays. And then the second one is for the giveaway card. And this is for the Nick Gonzalez out of 499 from this year's Bowman 2022. I'll also randomize 8 times. I do have all of the teams already loaded there in the randomizer. So go ahead and do 8 times. And again, like I said, at the latest, I will get these. I'll get labels generated either Friday night or first thing Saturday morning. But my goal will be to get these dropped at the post office on Saturday this week, Saturday morning. So that should be the very latest, unless something crazy happens. But Saturday for sure. So there we go. We've got 8 times. See if we can. Here we go. So 8 times. And at the top. So that giveaway card will go to the Braves. Congrats. One thing I did get too, I went bought a couple of these packs today. I may throw one of these in a break here and there. The Topps X Lauren Taylor By the time I got to them, the 5-pack boxes were already sold out, but I bought a few of these, so I may insert these into a break here and there just to check them out. But all right, well, good deal, y'all. Appreciate y'all joining tonight. Thank you again. I hope y'all have a great rest of your week. Like I said, I've got a Bowman First Edition break Friday night, and then next weekend I'll have some 2021 Topps Anniversary breaks as well. So I hope y'all have a great rest of your week, and thanks again for joining.